Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sal speaking and it's 2 in the morning in Italy. So welcome to this really late live streaming. So as you can see from the title of my video, this is a What is Love video. When I decided to make this video, I thought about love, of course, and I think about love a lot. I think about love and feelings all the time. And there's a song from the 90s, and it says, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more." So I've been thinking about this, and I've been thinking about what is love and what it means, because many people don't really understand the meaning of true love and what it involves. And so it is a very deep, topic, but there's a lot to say about it, And I have a friend, for example, who falls in love with every girl he meets, Yeah, Grand C is saying the title made me think of that song too. Yeah, it's unavoidable. And if you think about it, so there are the people like my friend who fall in love with every girl they meet, and they always say, "Oh, she's the right one this time. She's, the best one ever." And after a month or so, he's gonna say, "Oh, she was a really bad girl, blah blah blah." And then after a week or even few days, he meets another girl, and he goes on to say, "Oh, she's the right one. I love her so much." And I think we don't understand love. First of all, I don't think love belongs to us, but yeah, love is not part of us. Love comes from God, because I believe in God, or we can say it comes from nature. It comes from a good spirit. It comes from an energy. It comes from, I don't know, something you feel around you. It comes from a tree. It comes from anything. But this is something for sure. There's something true about what I say, that love really doesn't belong to us. If I ask you, hello Tom, if I ask you, it is easier for you to love somebody or to hate somebody, And the answer will be that for you, it's probably easier to hate somebody than to love somebody, There are people and people, like we can generalize, and we're all different. But for some people, to love is something very easy. They just have it in their own hearts, and so for them, it comes natural for them to love somebody. But other people find it more difficult, and so at the end of the day, it's not easy, and it's not the same for everybody. Tom is saying, isn't there 5 different types of love? I've never heard of these 5 different types of love. You tell me, but I'm just trying to analyze a little bit what is love. And I think love is just like a plant. Love is something that we need to nourish every day, and without efforts, love is not gonna work. So I think love is rather a choice instead of something else. Of course, there's love at first sight, and I believe in that. You meet somebody and you like that person, you can totally fall in love with that person, but that doesn't happen all the time. So Grancy is saying that love can be an ability and also a feeling. So both things, an ability and a feeling. Well, yeah, it is part of us if we embrace love, but it doesn't come natural for us to love. So it's important to, when it comes to love somebody, to respect the person and not to judge the person in any way. Try to put yourselves in the girl's shoes or in the man's shoes that you're dating, trying to understand what their feelings are and what you can do to help them out. Try not to focus on yourselves so much, but try to be less selfish, and yeah, don't be selfish. As you are striving not to be selfish, I think the love will grow, because love is about others. But some people say if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody, and that's somewhat true. But also keep in mind there are different degrees of love, and there's not just one degree, there's not one way, there's not one level, but there are several levels of love. For example, when you meet a dog for the first time, let's say like you buy a puppy, right? And then you help this puppy grow, and you feed the puppy, you take the puppy out, you take the puppy over to the doctor, and then this puppy is gonna grow and is becoming like a real dog, a big dog, and then you pass the time with the dog, you live together, and so you experience things together, and you basically get to know the dog every day. And as you get to know the dog every day, you start to love the dog, and you start to get to know the dog more, because I believe animals, they also have their own personality, believe it or not. This may sound a little bit crazy, but this is true. So the same thing is with people. They have feelings, they have different personalities, and so as you spend more time with a person, you can learn more how to grow your love for them, and I think it's something important. So first one for Tom Damante is eros, or sexual passion. Second, philia, or deep friendship. But how also sex is not necessarily love, because it can be a physical thing, if a carnal desire, and yeah, be aware of that. Ludus, or playful love, or agape, or love for everyone. And what else? We're talking about 5 different type of love. Hello, Genji. How are you? Where are you from? This is the first time I see you in one of my streamings, and so I give you a special welcome, and I give a special welcome to everybody, to those who have the patience and the love and the care to be here tonight and to listen to me. And this is an improvised streaming, but I thought about this topic, so I wanted to share some thoughts with you tonight before going to bed, because I always end up going to bed really late, and tomorrow I have to get up early, and I have to study and do things and blah blah blah. Wow, you're from the Midwest of the USA. That's really cool. I love the USA. God bless America. And all the countries of the world, of course. But, I like America a lot. And so, when even talking about skills, or, things we're not very good at, some people say, oh, I cannot read, and I'll end up dying without being able to read. And that's really wrong. We can improve, and we can become better at doing things. The same thing is about love. We don't grow up with a perfect knowledge of love, but we learn to love as we get by, as we get more experiences, and so forth. Genji Semita is saying, I love your voice, it's great. Thank you, you're very kind. And so, yeah. No, it's okay, Tom. It's your own. You are expressing your own opinion, which is a great thing, and I respect your opinion. It's quite interesting what you wrote, actually. But yeah, love is complicated. You can end up loving someone if you spend enough time with them, even if you hated them at first. This comes from Flying Spaghetti Monster. flying spaghetti monster. I'll say spaghetti in the Italian way of saying it. I think true love waits. True love doesn't look at distances. There's no distance when it comes to love. Let's put it this way. When there's a desire, there is an action. And when there's an action, there's reality. And so I think if the girl you love is not here today, or if the man you love is not here today, maybe they don't love you as you love them for sure. Maybe they love you. They still love you a little bit, but they probably don't love you as much as you love them. So keep that in mind. And but love, to be loving, it means to respect, it means to wait, it means to have patience, it means to don't lose your hope, and it means sometimes that you love the person so much that she's not going to do anything about it. She's not going to talk to you for a while, she's not going to write you for a while, she's disappearing from your life, and eventually when things will happen, she'll probably come back, or maybe she'll never come back. And that's something that really kind of scares me, because when I date somebody, I just usually do it with full purpose of heart. I'm not just dating somebody just for playing games. I'm a grown-up man. I don't play games. I just do something to build up a good relationship. I'm not doing, I'm not dating a girl just for fun, as people say it. But I'm trying to build up my own future, because I want to have a family in the future. I want to have a wife, I want to have children. And so there's no point in not believing in love. Today, people just think about the carnal things. They just, sleep with everybody, and also be aware of the several different types of, illness sexual illness you can get when you have sex with everybody, So make sure you protect yourselves, make sure you don't do stupid things, and make sure, if you can, to avoid even, weird relationships with people you don't know, because that could be the end of your life. And so protect your life and love, Yeah, Genji is saying true words of wisdom. Yeah, because sometimes you don't think about it. You're just like, you are there. You're doing what you're doing. You're loving the person, even if you don't know him or her very well. And then bad things happen, and if you make a mistake, that could change the future, your future, the future of your life. And we can't lose it. We can't risk it. We just need to live our lives to the fullest. That's so important. So love, it means when you love, you care about your parents, you keep in touch with them, you ask them how they're doing, you keep in touch with your brothers and sisters, you forgive as well, because when you love, you forgive somebody as well. It's not just because love is about being kind, is about being patient, it's about serving others, it's about helping our neighbors. At the end of the day, and this is what I believe, we're all brothers and sisters, and we belong to the same family, so we're all brothers and sisters, and so we should really respect each other a lot. And we should not be racist. We should not judge somebody for the colors of their skin, from their religions, or even if people have different thoughts that we have, we shouldn't judge them. We should just listen to what they say, and we should respect what they say. Today I practiced a lot the piano, and I discovered new things, and I might make new videos about this, and I might share it with you in the near future. In the meanwhile, I'm just getting ready for bed because it's freaking late, but I'm so happy to be in contact with my community, and I want to express my love for you, my respect for you, and also my love for you. I'm coming to get to know all of you guys, and all of you are different, but all of you are special and are great people, and especially are so patient to follow a crazy guy like me. But I hope that we will build up a good relationship, that we will build up, and this channel may grow, and we can spend time, all of us, together. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Time's up. It's time for bed now. Thank you, and take care. Good night. And remember, if you feel sad, you better call Sal. Bye-bye.